I started these seeds in the last 3 weeks. Not everything is going according to plan. However, today we are going to plant some more. We're going to plant basil, 2 types of cabbage, and a broccoli. That's what we're doing, and we're going to address the issues I'm having with some of my seedlings. So I'm in zone 6A, and that means that for me, broccoli and cabbage need to go in now. They're cool season crops. I can get them out in the garden under row covers probably in like mid-April. So I can put row covers if it's still cold and they'll be just fine. Basil, it's a little bit early, but I would prefer to have like strong, healthy plants when I'm ready to put them out. And I will succession, so meaning I'll do a few plants now and then I'll plant a few in a few weeks. And I'll just keep doing that for as long as I can throughout the spring. Okay, so for the broccoli and the 2 cabbages, I think I'm going to do 5 cells of each. I'm just going to put 1 seed per tray. These are fresh new seeds with a good germination rate. I think I'll be okay. And I don't need more than 5 right now. This is my first time growing them. I don't have a ton of space, so that's what we're gonna do with these. With the basil, I'm going to do 10 cells because I want a lot of basil and I have more basil seeds. My plan is to have basil everywhere this year. Yep, so that's the plan. So my onions are going well. They've all sprouted by now. They've got great germination. They're going to need haircuts probably in a couple of weeks where I'll just sort of trim them down just when they're getting like kind of too close to the light. In terms of fertilizer, I'm going to use a balanced fertilizer, super dilute. I think it's 1/4 of the recommended amount on the bottle that I'm going to use, and I think it's a 2-2-2 ratio. I'm going to start using that at week 4 when they've got like 2 sets of true leaves. You can kind of see some of them starting to get their true leaves. Yeah, so in about 2 weeks, they'll get a haircut and they will start being fertilized. My peppers are just starting to germinate. I'm really, really excited. I didn't have success with peppers last year, so I was a little stressed about whether they would germinate and all that kind of stuff. I've been using a heat mat, and they've been about a couple of inches from the light. My house, I keep it around 60 degrees, so the heat mat is absolutely essential. I mean, they like a warm soil. I believe it's between 70 to like 85, somewhere in that window. Look it up, don't trust me. But it's in that window. So the heat mat is definitely necessary. In fact, even when they grow a little bit more, I think I'm still going to use the heat mat. But it's just great to see them germinating. I'm doing California Wonder and jalapenos. I'll show you the germination. There he is, my little California Wonder. And there's a couple more of the bell peppers that are starting as well. I actually haven't seen any of the jalapenos yet, but I have hope, I have faith that they will, given that the bell peppers are emerging. Now my lavender, that's a whole other sad story. With my lavender, I just had 2 that have sprouted so far. I haven't fully given up hope that the rest won't sprout, but at this stage, it's looking kind of doubtful. They've been on a heat mat, they've had the humidity dome, and I cold stratified them. I had them in the fridge. I'm wondering if potentially I had them in the fridge too long, because I had them in there at least a month, if maybe possibly even 2 months, in a wet paper towel. So that may have been the problem, because last year I didn't cold stratify at all and I had much better germination. So I'm thinking I left them in the fridge in that damp paper towel too long. Maybe they rotted, maybe there was some other issue. And then also possible, they still may germinate. Lavender is notorious for taking a long time to germinate, so there's still hope. So not all is lost, and we're having success with the peppers, so that's what I'm focusing on right now. Thank the Lord. Well, thank you for watching. That's kind of it for this video. I hope you're enjoying these kind of follow-alongs. My plan, you know, the best laid plans, but my plan is to make a video every single week, probably every Sunday or Monday. So I'll film it on Sunday and either get it out on Sunday or Monday, just so that you can see how things are going, and so I can look back on these videos and see how things went. And you can just kind of see the progression of the seedlings. Next week, I'm hoping the onions will have more true leaves. I'm hoping the peppers will be properly sprouted and we'll have like little tiny seedlings. Both sets of peppers, the jalapeno and the bell peppers. I'm hoping that there'll be more lavender. I have my doubts about that, but we'll see. And maybe we'll see some germination on the cabbage and the broccoli. The basil I planted obviously with the broccoli and the cabbage, and that may work out, it may not work out, to be honest, because basil likes a warmer soil, and I'm not using a heat mat on this cell tray because broccoli and cabbage, they like it cooler. I think most likely they'll have a delayed germination, where it might have taken just a week. It'll probably take 2 or 3 weeks. It might fail altogether. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, we'll see. Next week, I think I will plant kohlrabi. I'll have to look and check if that is the appropriate time to plant it. But again, thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and do all those things. And have a great week. Peace.